Young man, leave this temple. They called Kelechi the smallest man in the village, but they didn't know his secret.
Everywhere Kelechi went, people laughed at him. He never fought back.
But every night, Kelechi left the village alone and disappeared into the forest.
One night, someone finally followed him and saw Kelechi
Stop beneath an ancient tree. Kelechi knelt beside the ancient tree and placed something beneath its roots.
Then the ground beneath the tree began to tremble, and Kelechi didn't look surprised.
Kelechi touched the roots, and a hidden opening appeared beneath the tree. Inside was something the village had forgotten for generations, and Kelechi was its only guardian. Amadi finally understood the truth. Kelechi wasn't hiding a treasure, he was protecting the village.
Then the vessel moved by itself, and Kelechi knew the secret was no longer safe.
The seal had cracked. Kelechi knew someone had entered the chamber before him. Hidden in the darkness, Amadi saw what Kelechi had been protecting and quietly memorized the way in.
Before dawn, Kelechi left the forest, unaware that someone had followed his secret trail.
That morning, Amadi made a decision. He would return to the hidden chamber alone. That night, Amadi returned to the forest, but this time, he wasn't following Kelechi.
Amadi found the hidden entrance again and entered the chamber Kelechi had guarded for years.
Amadi touched the vessel, and the entire chamber suddenly went silent. Young man, leave this temple. A voice came from the darkness, warning Amadi to leave before sunrise. But inside the chamber, Amadi discovered something far worse. Children carved into the ancient walls. Then Amadi found names beside the carvings, and one belonged to a child who vanished years ago. The dates matched the disappearances, and every child had taken this same forest path. The cloth was old, but Amadi knew it belonged to one of the missing children.
The initials matched a missing child, and Amadi began to wonder what had happened along this very path.
Beneath the leaves, Amadi found something that had been buried there for years. Then Amadi noticed the fruit above him, the same fruit shown in the children's carvings. Amadi checked the notebook again. Every child had passed this tree before disappearing. Beneath the roots, Amadi found another child's belonging, and this one was recent. The date was recent, meaning another child had disappeared after passing this tree. The footprint wasn't a child's. Someone had been coming here recently. Amadi followed the signs until he found another name hidden beneath the roots. Chinedu wasn't the only recent name. There were others hidden beneath the tree. The symbol matched the chamber, and Amadi realized these children were part of the same secret. One piece was missing, until Amadi found a hidden compartment inside the tree. Mariam had disappeared only weeks ago, and her name was hidden inside the tree. Then Amadi noticed something strange. The children's drawings showed this exact fruit. The fruit looked fresh, but the drawing was years old. Something was keeping it alive. The children didn't simply pass the tree, they had stopped here for the fruit. The tiny sandal was still there, but whoever wore it never came back for it. The trail didn't lead toward the village. It disappeared deeper into the forest. Behind the vines was a door, and it looked like someone still used it. The symbol matched the children's tags, and fresh footprints disappeared beneath the door. Behind the door, Amadi found the proof he needed. Kelechi's secret was much darker than he imagined. Amadi knew he couldn't stay. Before sunset, he had to get back to the village.
When Amadi returned, the villagers were already searching for another missing child.
Her name is Mariam Adeyemi.
Then, Amadi heard the child's name and recognized it from the hidden records. Is there any news about the missing child?
We must search the forest for Mariam.
But Amadi noticed something others didn't. Kelechi seemed afraid of the forest.
Kelechi really did all this?
Bring everyone. For the first time, Kelechi realized the villagers were getting dangerously close to the truth. Before the entire village, Kelechi's secret was finally exposed, and there was nowhere left for him to hide. With his secret exposed, Kelechi packed what little he owned and was forced to leave the village he had deceived for years. Kelechi was banished, but when the men cut down his ancient tree, they discovered a secret even he had kept hidden.
Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this story, like, comment, and subscribe to Tales by MBE for more African stories, mysteries, and unforgettable tales.